Good morning, people. It's about 4:30. I had a dream about 2:30, 3 o'clock. Um, anyway, it was a three-part dream. I woke up twice to write things down. Actually, about three times to write things down. At the end of each section, the spirit told me what that whole thing was about. Because it was really frantic. All three parts, they were all exactly the same. They all looked exactly the same. They all felt exactly the same. And in the first part, I was in this factory, but it wasn't an industrial factory. It wasn't a hard steel kind of factory. We were all part of what I felt like at the time, and even now, is we're all part of the entertainment industry, the music and TV industry. And me and my coworkers, we're all working, and and the manager's office, which was hastily built with wood. You could see the two by fours. The outside wasn't finished, but the inside was. And in on one side there was a big window that you could see inside, and it looked like everybody was busy. But you moved to the other side, and you could see a smaller window, and we looked inside, and we could see that they were all partying. They were all just fooling around, goofing around, not doing their job. And they saw us looking at them, and the one fellow, the main fellow, I'm assuming he was the big boss. He came and looked out the window, and he was kind of angry. He looked. He had a full head of hair that was all slicked back, and he had a beard, um, and big bushy eyebrows. And he kind of pointed. We thought he was pointing to us, but he was pointing behind us, almost telling us to get back to work, because of what we were making at the time. And that's when I woke up and wrote down what the spirit was telling me. A new rock band with kids who are the members, but there will also be people in characters, almost actors, as a part of it. I got the impression that there were three, or there were six members in all, and four were kids, and two were adults, and they were dressed up in costume. And and there were costumes or characters from the upcoming Avengers movie. And the band itself will be called Snapdragon, and it'll all be geared towards kids. This whole rock band, with adult characters in it, but it will be an introduction and an encouragement to children to become involved in witchcraft and Satanism. That's what this whole band is all about. This whole band called Snapdragon, using children and adults to create music to help introduce witchcraft and Satanism to children. I mean, young children, the kind that watch the Disney Channel or Nickelodeon, the early teens and the preteens. And anyway, I went back to sleep, and again, more frantic imagery of stuff going on. And as I woke up from that one, I thought I would remember what the spirit was telling me, but the back of my mind said, "No, you're going to forget after so many hours." But anyway, the first song will either be in Latin or have Latin words in it, and they will mean "Where's the beef?" It'll be kind of a silly song, a satirical song, but at the same time, the content of the song is going to be highly sexual innuendo. And if you've all heard adult jokes, people, with their sexual innuendos, I'm not going to talk about what the beef represents, but the whole song to the kids is going to have a sexual content to it. And it'll be a silly spoof song, "Oh, where's the beef?" But the underlying meaning of the song will be a highly sexual one. And then I fell back asleep a few minutes later, and again, more imagery and more rock bands, more people partying and having fun. And then as I was waking up from that one, the spirit told me, he said quite clearly, that I had to write this down because I wouldn't remember. I said the green-eyed girl represents a satanic lifestyle of witchcraft. So the green-eyed girl, I got the impression, is going to be the lead singer. It'll be a child with green eyes. And she's the one that's going to be doing the Miley Cyrus thing, the Hannah Montana thing, the one that all the kids look up to. And she will be leading the kids into a satanic lifestyle of witchcraft. So that's kind of an awareness dream, kind of a warning dream of what's coming up in the next while between now and when the rapture happens. Hollywood, the entertainment industry, the music industry is going to be using the movies and adults to help get the kids interested and encouraged into a lifestyle of Satanism and witchcraft, and not just in a subtle way that they're doing now. I got the impression that this is going to be a really hardcore thing, like talk to Satan, you kids, practice witchcraft, this is the pentagram, things like that. So Satan is stepping up his plans to get as many people into the tribulation and into hell as possible. So we got to keep our children in prayer, encourage them, pray for the families, and pray that the enemy's powers are limited and that there's more people taken up in the rapture and as few people left behind as possible. So that's it. Stay encouraged, my fellow servants, but you wise virgins out there. Take care, stay in prayer. The Lord will be here soon. We'll see you in Jesus' kingdom somewhere over there, or maybe even somewhere up in the air. Okay, look after yourself. Keep praying for our friends and family. In Jesus' name I ask you. He rules. He'll be here soon. Catch you later.